when the government becomes destructive to those needs, the people have the right to remove it. Now, when they are as egregiously damaging and destructive and unconstitutional to the Australian people, having a protest saying "get the hell out" is pretty mild stuff. Because I've got to tell you, they've attempted to provoke us into violence. The heavy hands of the law have been allowed to occur to provoke a violent response, but Australians aren't like that. We are decent, good people, and we know that we have to win this with non-violent, non-cooperation. We just withdraw our consent. And that's what we're doing, and that's all that we're doing. And we're winning. And here's hard evidence. They are starting to fall. The dominoes are starting to fall. New South Wales Premier, good-for-nothing Gladys Berejiklian, gone. Alan Jones, media personality, gone. New South Wales Commissioner for Police, Mick Fuller, gone. And so they are now on the back foot. They are struggling to maintain some control. They've already lost. They don't know it, unfortunately for them. Fortunately for us, we do. This will be over before the end of the year. January 2022 is going to be a great year for us and not so great for the elites.
Ricardo, can I ask, as you mentioned there that you can't go into too much depth about it to do with illegitimate governments, what's the foundation of your thoughts on that? Is there something to do with it hasn't been properly enacted given that we're part of the Commonwealth, or how exactly does that work?
Oh, there's any number of ones, and I'm happy to go into more detail, but there's any number of reasons how they are unconstitutional. They are changing the Constitution whenever they want to. If you have a look at the original Constitution, 1901, it's only been lawfully amended 8 times by referenda, and that's the only way the Constitution may be amended. In fact, the Founding Fathers said there is much to be written in our Constitution, but the pen lies firmly in the hands of the people. Only a referendum can change the Constitution. Now, if you get a copy of the 1901 Constitution in the red leather binding and buy a copy of the current one, which is in a green leather binding, you'll find more than 8 amendments. It is just unconstitutional, and the politicians just change the rules when they want to. Now, that's one aspect of it. The other aspect was the creation of this fiction, The Queen of Australia, by Gough Whitlam. It is a fiction. It never occurred. So just because somebody signs a piece of paper doesn't make it law. None of this is law. And when the Australian people find out that they have been lied to for decades, they might be a little cranky. But once again, we'll move through this in a calm, measured way to restore constitutional government to this country. And we've been absent that for decades and decades. And everybody in Canberra knows it. It's a house of cards, and it's our job to walk in there and kick the house of cards over, and it will come down. Because the politicians, everybody, the politicians, the judiciary, the bureaucracy, the military, the media, academia, the constabulary, unions, big business, they're all playing this card game. They know it's a lie. It's about to come tumbling down.